Early 2016, back in the Cook Islands, my doctors were monitoring my blood, doing blood tests every month or so because I had high blood pressure and it wasn't really coming down. I knew I had history. My mom has high blood pressure and all this stuff, so they decided, because my blood pressure wouldn't come down and I had some swelling in my legs as well. I think they referred my blood work to New Zealand, and they said, "Oh, there's something wrong with the proteins for measuring kidney function and stuff." When they told me, I was shocked. They said, "You have to go to New Zealand now," and this was mid 2016. So I had to come here about May. When I came to New Zealand, the doctors here monitored me again, which meant the function of my kidneys wasn't going well, and my legs were swollen. You see the size of this one now. My legs were out here. Oh, one of my legs. This one is just my foot, so it was hard to get it in the jandal. So that was just some of the symptoms I found out prior to starting dialysis. I started dialysis in September 2017, but I didn't start at the community house until, say, Jan 2018. I did a lot of it. 1 week here at Middlemore, Ward 1, and then the rest at retail unit at the super clinic. So over there, I was doing afternoon and night sessions because I was doing some study. I wanted to do some study to see if I could get a job, a part-time job while doing dialysis, but that hasn't worked out. And I think the hours I do, it's pretty long, and I'm kind of stuffed the next day sometimes, but sometimes I'm okay. So when I came to December 2017, I did training at home training for my how to needle myself and to set up the machines. So I did that for a month, and then, like I was saying, I started here at the house 2018 Jan. It was more, getting out of the house. I didn't want to be stuck at home like 24 hours, 7 days a week. It was more, for my mental health as well. It's nice to get out and about and just see what's going on. Just the drive from our place to here, it's good. It clears the mind. I suppose independence and just time out from the family as well. For me, this is another way of just letting them have a break and myself have a break as well. I do 4 days a week if I can. Sometimes if I have to go on out of town, maybe for a day or two, I'd probably skip 1 day, but then I'd still have to make up, the next week. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, I do 7 hours each. And then I do Friday and Saturday. I try and do 6. Sometimes I cut down the Saturday because I've taken off too much on the Friday, because I don't put on as much over that 1 day, that 24 hours. I've got a friend there. I've met quite a few friends that have come and dialyzed with me in the house. You get to share stories. How's your week? How's your weekend? Just a lot of, just friendship, socializing. Well, I don't get out that much. Most of the time, yeah, you get to share a lot of stuff, outside of family with friends. Here, yes. When they brought me here, I thought, nice layout. They wanted to put me in one of the rooms in the house, main house. I said, is there another place that I could, dialyze? They showed me the house outside, and I was like, perfect. one of the main things they showed me to the outer house, which suited me as well because there's not many steps to climb up. Yes, yes, yes. With the nurses, the staff, Kidney Society staff. Yeah, like we were saying earlier on, if they ask, we've got a education evening. I don't mind volunteering because I'm sharing my experience with people that are probably thinking the same as myself. When I was told that my kidneys weren't functioning, so perhaps they don't have the same, experience as myself, but something along the line would match. Some of the symptoms would be the same. I used to do presentations and stuff, so talking to people is nothing. Yeah, sometimes. Well, you've got options available to you. Depending how you feel about needling and setting up your own machines, this will be the best option. If you are, competent, you can set up your machine, needle yourself, and yeah, just basically look after your own treatment. Well, you've got the other patients around you. You've got the unit, the nurses, a hospital. There's other treatment options. There's the clinic. I suppose if you want to feed them and somewhere to go other than home or the clinic, you can do the community houses. Oh, it's nice knowing that everyone around you is having a shared experience because we're all on dialysis. Our kidneys not functioning, and we've got stories to share with each other, uh, good or bad, and we get to learn off each other. Um, I suppose that's why it's called a community house. Everyone's welcome.